Hello! Today we're talking about the law of sines, which you will find super helpful. It is on your reference sheet, these formulas here, but to make it easier, I just sort of rewrote it here. So just a couple of things that I want to remind you of. Lowercase and uppercase letters mean different things. So if it's a lowercase letter, it refers to the side across from that angle. A capital letter is an angle. So for example, if I were looking at number 1 here, lowercase, okay, so, whoops. See how A is here? That means the side we refer to as lowercase a is across from that capital A. So lowercase b would be across from angle B, so that would be side B. And then, of course, C is here, the one that's marked 27. Okay, so what the law of sines tells us is that we can take any of the side lengths and put it over the sine of that same angle, and it's equal to the ratio of doing that for any of the other sides over its angle. Okay, so what I can do is I'm going to solve for whatever piece I need. All right, so let me kind of explain how to do that with number 1 here. So let me get rid of all these markings. Okay, so let's see. I'm supposed to find AC. So that's this side right here. Well, what letter is that going to be? Is that going to be lowercase a, b, or c? Hopefully you're saying, okay, that's lowercase b because it's across from angle B. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to find. What do I have? I already have angle A. I have angle B. I could find angle C if I wanted, but I actually don't need to bother. And I do have this side here that's marked 27. That side that's marked 27. What letter is that one? Is that lowercase a? It's obviously not B because B is, we already have that. Or is it lowercase c? Hopefully you said lowercase c because it's across from angle C. All right, so look at what I have and what I need. And actually, I told you a little fib. I said that we weren't going to need angle C, but we do, because that's the side that I have. Okay, sorry. So first, let's go ahead and start off by finding this missing angle. Hopefully, you remember that the 3 angles in a triangle always add to 180, so we can very easily find angle C by just subtracting 51 and 39, and lo and behold, it's a 90-degree angle. Okay? It won't always be, but in this case it is. Okay, so I have a 90-degree angle. So what am I trying to find? AC, right? So I'm really trying to find side B. So here's what I have. I don't know this side. I don't know side A, and I'm not trying to find it. So I'm not going to deal with this one at all because I don't have lowercase a. I don't know it. I'm not trying to find it either. So I'm going to leave that one off. So in this case, I'm going to look at these two. And in order to do this, I'm just going to set up my proportion and solve. So let's fill in some of the blanks. So lowercase b is what I don't know. So that's just going to stay as lowercase b. Over sine of b. So that'll just be the sine of 39. And that's going to equal, now I'll do this here. So lowercase c, I know what that is, it's 27. And then I put that over sine of angle C. So I did have to find angle C, and it was 90. So now, guys, this is just, now it's just time for you to use your calculators. We can cross multiply and solve for what we need. So I'm going to multiply, remember, it doesn't matter which set of diagonals you multiply together. So that'll be b times sine of 90. And then on my other side, I'll be doing 27 times the sine of 39. Okay, and again, I'm trying to get b by itself, so I need to divide by the sine of 90. And now this just becomes a calculator problem. So one thing you need to ask yourself is what mode should I be in? Am I in degrees or radians? We've been dealing with radians a lot, but we're back into degrees because look at what I have. That's how I know, because they gave me degrees. So I need to make sure that my calculator is back in degrees. And mine is now. And now I'm just going to put all this in on my calculator. So I would do a parenthesis 27 times the sine of 39. Close that parenthesis and then divide it all by this. Oops, I've got to write sine of 90 right there. Divided by the sine of 90. And my answer comes out to be 16.99. So I'm just going to round that to 17. Okay, let's try the next one. All right, this time I'm trying to find angle C. Let's see what I have already. Here's angle A, which I have, and here's across from angle A is lowercase a. And I'm trying to find angle C, so that's the one I don't know, but across from it is side C. So real quick, let's see if I can I move this without, okay, yeah, I can. So if you look back at these, they're all equal to each other. I'm only going to use 2 of them at a time. In this case, if I put everything back, notice how I don't care about B at all? I don't care about angle B and I don't care about side B. So I'm just going to ignore the ratio that has B's in it. So if I look back here, I'm just going to cross that one out. So I'm going to do A over sine A equals C over sine C. Fill in what I know and solve for what I don't. Okay, so let's try that. Put this all back. Okay. So we're going to do A over sine A equals C over sine C. So you get to pick and choose which of the 3 you need. So let's fill in what we know. A is 33 over the sine of 89 equals, okay, little c is 18, and then sine, oops, of big C. Big C is what I don't know, but I have all the rest of it. Okay, so again, I'm going to go ahead and cross multiply. So we'll multiply these 2 together. That gets me 18 times the sine of 89 equals, then I'll do these 2. 33 times the sine of C. Okay, I need to solve for C, so let's divide both sides by 33. So now you're here. I'm going to rewrite this just a little bit bigger. 18 times sine of 89 all over 33 equals the sine of C. Now, you are ready for the calculator, but you have to remember what to do. If you don't know what the angle is, what do you always have to do if you don't know the angle? I hope you remember and you're thinking, oh, I have to hit second sine. Remember that? We need that inverse function. So when I'm typing this in on my calculator, I have to do second sine, and then I do the 18 times sine of 89. And I'm going to divide all of that by 33. And it should spit out, I have 33.05. So if I'm rounding to the nearest full angle, angle C is going to be about 33 degrees. Okay, if you don't have a scientific or a graphing calculator, remember that your phone, if you have a smartphone, it is one, if you just go to the calculator and turn it sideways, or honestly, I think it's easier to just use Google. Like if you just pull up on a tablet or a computer, it doesn't matter. Just right in the Google search bar, if you just type, oh, how would you type the inverse sign though? Let me try it real quick. All right, so I have Google pulled up. Oh, wait, I think I can do it on here. Let's see. Yeah, let's just share screen. Okay, let's try this. So I'm just going to pull up Google. Okay, there's Desmos, which is another thing that's actually really good. Okay, here I am on Google. So if I want to do that same problem, which of course now I don't have in front of me, but it was second sine. So I wonder if you would just do sine to the, I've never done this before that I can remember, so bear with me. Let me see if this works, and then I'll come back and explain to you what I'm doing. Is that a minus? Yes, okay. Sine to the -1, and then, gosh, what was it? I want to get the, oh, I have it right here. Okay. It was 18 times sine 89 divided by 33. Yeah, okay. Let's close our parenthesis and let's see if this works. What the heck is this? It's supposed to come up with just a calculator. What the heck? Why didn't that work? Maybe I have to put -1 in parentheses. Hold on. Dang, I guess you can't do it this way. Huh, I really thought you could. Sorry. Maybe, I wonder, maybe it's better if we do Wolfram alpha. Let's try that. Okay. Oh, maybe it's because I didn't have an equal sign? Hold on, let me go back. Let's throw in an equals. Oh my gosh, normally Google it just pops up as a calculator. Maybe if I do, hold on, maybe if I get the calculator up first, because that's really our easiest. Okay, so first make sure you're in degrees. So I am now. All right, let's try it. So I need inverse sine. Ah, there it is. Okay, okay. So I don't know if you can see. I don't know if I can write on this. I can't. I don't know how. Oh, man. Well, if you look on the right-hand side here, see how it says INV? So if you click that, that'll give you the inverse of sine, cosine, and tangent. So I want, oh yeah, and it's also called arcsine. So when you see it pop up, it'll say arcsine. Don't worry about that. That's just fancy language. Okay, and then I can go ahead and type in 18 times sine of 89 divided by 33. So close that parenthesis and then divide by 33 equals. Yay! Okay, so now you see you can get the same answer just with the Google search bar. Okay, sorry that took so long. And I know if you have a scientific calculator, it would be way faster. But anyway, if you don't, you can totally do it here, and that's how. So let's go back to, I want to get back to my meeting now. Yes, I want to stop broadcasting, but now bring me back to, okay, now we're getting somewhere. I just got to pull up this worksheet again. This was law of sines. Okay, all right. So maybe we'll do 3 and 4 together, and then I will let you do the ones by yourself. So 3, I'm looking, I see, okay, this side that I have, 29, that's going to be which of the 3 sides? Hopefully you said B, okay? So I'm going to need to figure out what angle B is in this case, okay, because I have the side across from it, so I do care about angle B. So I'll just do 180 minus 59 minus 38, and angle B is 83. Okay, so now I know that this is 83 degrees. And what am I trying to find? It says find BC. So BC is this side right here, which is lowercase a, B, or C. Hopefully you're saying A. So even though they gave me the value for angle C, it doesn't matter because I don't have side C and they're not asking for it. So C is going to be the one that I don't use. So I'm going to use A over sine A equals B over sine B. Okay, so lowercase a is the one I don't know. Sine of A is 59. Lowercase b is 29 over sine of angle B was 83. Okay, we cross multiply. We're going to get A times sine of 83 equals 29 times sine of 59. Divide both sides by the sine of 83. Okay, so then this is just a calculator problem. I don't have to hit second sign here because I know all of my angles. So I just hit 29 times the sine of 59 divided by the sine of 83. And I get out 25.04. So we'll round that to 25. Okay. All right, let's do one more together. All right, number 4, now I'm trying to find angle C. So let's see what I've got. So that's the one I don't know. Looks like I'm going to use A over sine A equals C over sine C, because B I don't care about, there's nothing going on there. So lowercase a is 36 over the sine of 84. Lowercase c is 13 over the sine of C, capital C. That's the one I don't know. So let's cross multiply. I'll have 36 times sine C equals 13 times sine of 84. Divide both sides by 36. So now I'm here. Sine of C is equal to 13 times sine of 84 over 36. So I am ready for the calculator. So if you have your own calculator, remember what you hit. You have to do second sine because I don't know what the angle is. 13 times sine of 84, all divided by 36. And my answer is 21.046. So that means angle C is approximately 21 degrees if I'm rounding to the nearest whole. So real quick, I'm going to go back and do that on Google just to double check and make sure that we know what we're doing. So real quick, let's switch to this. And we'll go to, so remember what I did. I just open up a tab and you're just going to search for a calculator, right, in Google. Okay, so hold on, I want a new tab, like you're doing this for the first time. So you just search calculator. Okay, Google pops one up. First thing you have to do is make sure you're in degree. So I need to click on the DEG right there on the left-hand side. And then I need the inverse sign. So I hit that INV button, and then you see it becomes sine, cosine, tangent to the -1 power. I don't know if it's showing up on your screen, but it is on mine. Okay, so when you click it, that changes. So then I hit, there they are. Okay, so now I want sine to the -1. So up in the screen, it'll say arc sine. And then I just type what I want, 13 times sine of 84, and then close that parenthesis, divide it by 36. Hit enter, and I should get, yep, there it is, the exact same thing I got on my calculator, okay? So if you don't have access to a calculator, Google works just fine, okay? So please go ahead and try the rest of those problems on there. The answers are at the bottom, so you can check. Let me know if you have questions.